when we came outside, there were some racist comments. I guess some of the people that we were with were from the country of Russia, and there were a bunch of Russian comments and some people saying that they wanted to beat up the Russians. So I don't even know how they knew where they were from. And then there were some comments about, white people shouldn't be out here, or we're going to go night-night, you white bleep words.
Was it in any way racially motivated? Do you feel like this was a message to people like you, don't come here anymore?
I do, but, I don't feel that they're going to win. I don't want retaliation where there's white versus black going on out there.
The city councilwoman Victoria Parks, Holly, posted on Facebook that you and others, quote, begged for that beatdown. And then instead of apologizing for those comments, she made this comment. Watch.
I am a grown woman. That night when I wrote on the internet, I meant it. That's the way I felt, and I'm not going to back down from it.
What's your message to Ms. Parks tonight?
I just want to know what kind of leadership you think that this is showing to the rest of the people who are supposed to be serving and protecting. If you are encouraging this kind of behavior, then obviously no change is going to happen for the good. It's going to continue. Everyone was standing around recording and egging it on and, cheering to them. And I kept waiting for the police to show up and waiting and terrified, And when I realized the police weren't going to come, I could hear someone, the man that I jumped in front of, literally crying to God, please God, somebody save me, somebody help me. It was the third time he had been knocked down and kicked in his face over and over. I want to say at least a solid 15, 20 minutes this was going on. I mean, the videos that you see are little short blurps, but this was going on for so long, it was ridiculous. And it was like one crowd would come in and start beating on them, and then another crowd would come in and take their turn. I remember the police coming, and I was very, I was happy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. We're gonna be saved. And it was one police car, two officers, very short with us. They didn't call for backup. They didn't call an ambulance. And they just acted like we were just some little hoodlums, and they were gonna talk to us to appease us, but not really do anything. I might have to have a caretaker my whole life if it's not just the swelling. So that's pretty scary.
I was just about to ask, how are you doing emotionally?
Not okay. I'm not okay at all, and I'm not going to be okay for a really long time. Bruises heal, but I don't think people talk enough about mental side effects of something very traumatic that happens. I'm terrified to go outside. I have panic attacks. It's like I'm there in that moment again, over and over every time I have a panic attack, and where my brain is having trouble understanding like what's real, what's not real. It feels like it's happening over and over again until my brain's like, I'm safe, I'm okay.
He's a wonderful guy. He did his time, as they said it, but since he did his time, he has changed his life completely. Everything they're trying to point him out to be a thug, that is not him. It's not so.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I saw him in the video, and he was pretty violent.
He was, but you'll be violent if somebody spit on you as well. You'll be violent if somebody calls you a racial slur.
These Russians was walking down the street, and on the video, he said, you want to mess with these Russians? And he smacked the first guy, but it wasn't like they thugs. My child is in school. He had 5 kids. He's on the B honor roll in school. And he's not the thug that they put out.